TIGSLP 258 OM1009082E17 15.9.16 TIGSLP 15.9.17 WFDSLP 15.9.18 WMODE_TIG Format TIGSLP IP equals base amp IP equals peak amp slope section equals value function it slopes welding amperage. Base amp 5 to 95% lock condition arc lock internal execution. Peak amp slope section definition of slope section. T equals time D equals distance next to the next step. Value or variable. T equals time 0.019999.99 ST equals distance 0.019999.99 next no value. Example gradually change the base amperage to 30A and peak amperage to 60A while moving to the next teach. In point. TIGSLP IP equals 30 IP equals 60 next. Format WFDSLP WFSPEED equals filler wire speed, slope section, equals value, function it gradually changes welding amperage. Filler wire. Speed. 0 to 15.00 m per minute. Lock condition arc lock, internal execution. Slope section definition of slope section. T equals time D equals distance next to the next step. Value or variable. T equals time 0.019999.99 ST equals distance 0.019999.99 next no value. Example gradually change the wire feed speed to 10 meters per minute while moving to the next teaching point. WFDSLP WFSPEED equals 10 next. Format WMODE_TIG equals weld method, wave mode, function it specifies weld method and AC wave. Form. Weld method select one from AC, DC or mix. Lock condition arc lock, internal execution. Wave mode select one from STD, hard or soft. Example set AC weld method and standard wave mode. WMODE_TIG equals AC STD commands. OM1009082E17259 15.10 logic operation commands. 15.10.1 and 15.10 2 not 15.10.30 OR. Format and variable 1, variable 2, function it carries out logical multiplication, logical. And variable 1 refer to this variable and assign the result to the variable. GB, LB. Lock condition none. Variable 2 value or variable. GB, LB. Variable should be byte type. Example save the result of logical multiplication of LB001 and LB002 to LB001. And LB001, LB002. Notes it calculates logical multiplication of the same bit. Digit numbers. ABA and B. 000, 010, 100, 111. Format not, variable 1, variable 2, function it carries out logical negative, logical. Not. Variable 1 refer to this variable and assign the result to the variable. GB, LB. Lock condition none. Variable 2 value or variable. GB, LB. Variable should be byte type. Example save the result of logical negative of LB002 to LB001. Not LB001, LB002. Notes it calculates logical negative of the same bit digit numbers, which means, not 0 equals 11,111,111 equals 255. And not A. 01. 10. Format OR, variable 1, variable 2, function it carries out logical addition, logical OR. Variable 1 refer to this variable and assign the result to the variable GB, LB. Lock condition none. Variable 2 value or variable GB, LB. Variable should be byte type. Example save the result of logical OR of LB001 and LB002 to LB001. OR LB001, LB002. Notes it calculates logical addition of the same bit-digit numbers. ABAORB 000, 011, 101, 111 commands. 260 OM10090882E17. 15.10, full swap. 15.10.5 XOR. Format swap, variable 1, variable 2, function it swaps the contents of variable 1 and variable 2. Variable 1 variable the content of which is to be swapped with variable 2. Lock condition none. Variable 2 value or variable of the same type to be swapped to the variable 1. Variable should be byte type. Example swap the value of LB001 with that of LB002. Swap LB001, LB002. Format XOR, variable 1, variable 2, function it carries out exclusive OR. Variable 1 variable the content of which is to be swapped with variable 2. Lock condition none. Variable 2 value or variable GB, LB. Variable should be byte type. Example save the result of exclusive OR of LB001 and LB002 to LB001. XOR LB001, LB002. Notes it calculates exclusive OR of the same bit-digit numbers. ABAXORB 000, 011, 101, 110 commands. OM10090882E17261. 15.11 motion assist commands. 15.11, 1 ACCEL. 15.11.2 GOHOME. 15.11.3 load. Format ACCEL, acceleration correction factor, B, deceleration correction factor, function it changes the acceleration and or the deceleration of the next move commands. Acceleration correction factor. Correction factor to the acceleration, 10 to 100%, increment of 1%. Lock condition none. Deceleration. Correction factor. Correction factor to the deceleration, 10 to 100%, increment of 1%. Example reduce the acceleration to 50% and the deceleration to 30%. ACCEL A 50%, B 30%. Note, to change the acceleration, deceleration of multi-torque points, register the ACCEL command to each point. Image. Please note that changing acceleration, deceleration changes the smooth level at a corner. If there is any obstructions near the robot route, check the actual trajectory using the trajectory check function of program test. A. B time. Speed. Format GOHOME, interpolation type, position name, speed, function it returns the robot to the home position. Interpolation. Type. Interpolation number to be applied to move to the home position. Lock condition none. Position name variable number of the home position. P. GP, GA. Speed travel speed to the home position. Example move to the home position GP0001 with linear interpolation at 15 meters per minute. GOHOMEMOVELGP0001, 15.00 meters per minute. Note, when the robot reaches the home position signal is turned on. The program ends after the completion of this command. Format load equals, load parameter, function it specifies the parameter number of the load to be applied to the manipulator. Load parameter number. Lock condition robot lock. Example, change the load parameter to number 1. Load equals 1. Note, the command is ignored, i.e. load parameter won't be changed, if it is used in a program whose mechanism does not include a robot. Commands 262 OM10090882E17 15.11.4 SNSSFT-1 15.11 5 tool Format SNSSFT-1 function. It controls trajectory adjustment of the robot in the weld section. From the arc start point where this command is registered to the next arc endpoint. Condition weld package log condition none syntax check none example SNSSFT-1 note, registering this command to a teaching point other than arc start point causes an error. Application examples available in section, appendix, of the operating instructions of teach pendant. Format tool, tool no. Function it changes tools. Tool no. Applied tool no. And tool name. Lock condition none. Example, change the tool to 1 std. Tool 1 std commands OM10090882E17263 15.12 shift commands optional 15.12.1 RSTALLSFT 15.12 2 shift off 15.12.3 shift on. Format RSTALLSFT function. It clears all sensor shift data and turns off. Calculates speed on the basis of the specified mechanism. Lock condition none. Example, RSTALLSFT note it is not applicable to a program in concurrent execution. Format shift off function. It ends coordinate system shift. Lock condition none. Example, ends shift. Shift off. Format shift on coordinate system equals variable function. It stars coordinate system shift. Coordinate system. The coordinate system to be shifted. Log condition none. Variable shift amount grand GT. Example, shift operation onwards on the robot coordinate system by the value of GD001. Shift on robot equals GD001 commands 264 OM10090882E17 15.13 sensor commands optional 15.13.1 SNSLINE 15.13.2 SNSSFTLD 15.13.3 SNSSFT-OFF 15.13.4 SNSSFT-ON 15.13.5 SNSSFT-RST Format SNSLINE switch user coordinate function. It specifies the direction of the weld line. Switch switching on on start off end. Lock condition arc lock internal execution user coordinate user coordinate system. Example, start sensing in X direction of the user coordinate system 1. SNSLINE on user number 1 SPN. Note sensing section is
मुझे दुनिया कहे पागल मैं भीम का दीवाना हूँ मैं भीम का दीवाना मुझे दुनिया कहे पागल मैं भीम का दीवाना हूँ
is determined by format SNSSFTLD variable function. It registers the shift amount of a variable as sensor shift. Variable for shift value grand. Lock condition none. Example, use the content of DD001 as shift amount. SNSSFTLD DD001 format SNSSFT-OFF function. It terminates the sensor shift. Lock condition none. Example, terminate the sensor shift. SNSSFT-OFF format SNSSFT-ON function. It starts the sensor shift. Lock condition none. Example, start the sensor shift. SNSSFT-ON. Format SNSSFT-RST. Function it clears the sensor shift. Lock condition none. Example clear the sensor shift amount. SNSSFT-RST.